Wolfpack, what is going on, Savage here? Today's video is a whirlwind of emotions. They're messing with my soul. Yesterday's video, I made a video on how Activision's adding AI. It was kind of a joke, but after spectating today, y'all let me know what you think. Today's video, we're spectating the wonderful world of solos. And oh my God, how we love spectating them. All right. Where'd he go? A savage! Ah! It's funny. This gulag, bro. I don't know why. Even when I'm dicking off, we still win the game. It's crazy. All right, let's see what we get into today. Sometime today. Activision. Oh, thank you. Bless up, baby. Here we are spectating Giatan. We got a vehicle coming to us. Look how far on the edge we are. Oh, he's about to get fucked up. Nope. He does heartbeating it. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Go to the left side. Lead the target. What? Why are there so many people here? What are you doing? My God. You cannot tell me that Ravensoft is not implementing AI. You physically can't tell me anymore. I was kidding when I made that video the other day saying Ravensoft's adding AI. It feels like it, but then we land here. There's 40 people running in circles, not even attempting to shoot us. Our boy Heartbeat's literally a vehicle. I'm so confused on so many levels. First off, why the hell do we even come here? You know what? There might have been a scav. Scavengers always create people to go weird places. But here we are, moving on to level 24. Guys, it's 8 o'clock at night. And here we are. Crazy. Crazy. Solo's a different breed, man. I tell you what, I love spectating solos because you never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get, bro. I'm just confused. Yeah, he had the scaff, so there was a scaff here, but I'm still so confused why so many people are here. Like, to be real, dude, before my early tips and trips video, it was always imperative you guys went for scavs or somewhere to loot to get money, for sure. But now you get free loadout drops, bro, like real early in the game. So there's really no reason to go scavs. Now, if you want a hot drop and slap out, I'm going to respect the shit out of it, dude. And if that's what these guys are doing, then shout out to the homies. But here we are spectating Sebastian, just kind of watching the enemy run in circles. Sniping takes a lot of practice. It's very easy once you get good at it, but if you're not good at sniping, it's not an easy task. And you can see from a lot of players we spectate, they're just struggling in that aspect. Look, man, you got to know your pros and your cons. You got to look at yourself as a player, be like, I'm a good player close range, I'm a good player mid range, I'm a good player long range. And whenever you're in a situation you know you can't win, change the fight, right? If you're better long range, don't push close range combat. That's how I am. I'm better medium and long range combat than I am close range. My close range tracking's not top tier like I'd like it to be. So I tend to try my best to fight long range or medium range. And vice versa, guys. If you're garbage as shit with a sniper, close the gap. Start playing in your better environment. All right, so we already know damn well this guy's not gonna be playing aggressive. So let's try to get a little bit of tips and tricks as far as tactics are concerned with passive gameplay, because by all means, passive gameplay definitely can win games for sure. Granted, again, want to implore you guys to chase down all the fights. That way you guys can win your 1v1. So when you do survive to end game using all the passive strategies there are out there, you can at least hopefully win your ones. All right, we got Tracker double time rocking 2 long range guns. This is not really a preferred method. I do this in my live streams from time to time, and you'll notice my gameplay changes with how my loadout is. So if you're gonna rock this crazy long range double situation, you're gonna want to just stay long range at all times. You better not be going to a building. You better not push inside of a building to kill an enemy, because you will lose your 1v1s against a player that's equally matched in skill. If this guy goes up against anybody with any SMG, ground loot, dumbass build, normal build, meta build, doesn't matter, he's gonna get shit on hard. They're literally gonna take his skull, rip it off his neck, and proceed to diarrhea down his fucking throat tubes. We do also have a loadout over there. Now, I don't mind him buying a loadout if he really, really, really wants to get Ghost. But he kind of just wastes his money because he's not even going to get the free loadout. Oh, maybe he is. Now remember, we just took a vehicle over here. There's also a vehicle up in this area too. Actually, these are all spawns JK. But regardless, we just took a vehicle up here, dude. And if there is anyone around this area, which I would imagine there's probably people rotating in, they're gonna know we're here because we just lit up on their mini map like a flare. And we're standing here adjusting our gyroscope. It's crazy. It is honestly crazy to me how many new players we have now. I spectate more new players now than I did in Verdansk, and that was when the game was new. It honestly fucks my head up. It honestly fucks my head up. Really have no idea what the hell Sebastian's doing. He loves jumping. You can see that, staring at the gas, making sure that no zombies come out of that bitch for sure, not worrying about anything that's actually in the zone. Very good strategy. Don't ever worry about what can kill you. Worry about what's back in there and probably dead. All right, laying behind the bush. At least we're not inside of it. He's been watching a few videos, staring at the water. Now look, that water is beautiful. It is. It's that crystal blue. You can see to the bottom all the little fishy swimming in it and shit. But look, there's really no need to stare at it this hard. You can go bathe in it. You can go wash your gun off. You can do whatever you want. Maybe he's eating Cheerios right now. I don't fucking know. So yeah, Activision's adding AI. Like I'm being somewhat sarcastic, but I didn't hit anything. But I mean, what is happening? What? This is my lobbies. This is everyone's lobbies. You got players like this shit, bro. It's late at night. This is the sweaty hours, and look at us. What are we doing? What's crazy is I don't think there's any sweats in this lobby because there's still 47 up, 46 up now. Oh, and he's finally moving. Fucking crazy. Back to the vehicle. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now look, this is what I always, this video right here is gonna be a perfect example of what I try to push to you guys. People get my message misconstrued all the time. They're like, Savage just wants us to go for kills. Oh, I'm sorry. They're like, but Savage just wants us to go for kills, man. He doesn't care about winning. It's not, dude, it's so wrong. And the fact that I even have to argue with people in the comment section about that just mind blows me. Again, I'm gonna say it slow for the ones in the back. If you play passive and you sit on the edge of the circle the whole time and you don't push fights and you're not good with your fights, when you do get to end games, sometimes you will get lucky and win, but at the end of the day, that's all it is luck. Luck of the player being worse than you, luck of whatever. If you cannot win your 1v1s consistently, you will get shit on most of the times at the end of the game. So what I'm trying to tell you guys to push fights, I don't care what your KD is. I don't care what your PR is. If you're dropping 40s, doesn't matter to me. I tell y'all to push fights to improve because eventually you'll get into a position like this guy. All players do, where they sit, they hide, they camp, and then they finally make it to the last 5, 4, 3, 2 players left after wasting 20 minutes of their life sitting on the edge of the zone, not doing shit, just to die. So again, I'm not telling you guys to get out there and become sweat master nasty Joe Woes and shit, but you gotta push fights. You gotta get comfortable in a fighting situation in order for this passive strategy to work. When you watch streamers who are really good, and I'm not going to name names because there's a lot out there. When you watch streamers playing passively, going for win records and things like that, something we did avidly in PUBG and in Blackout, they got to the end of the game and they can win their 1v1s, right? They're not out there dropping 40 kill games. They're not dropping PRs every game. They're getting wins, but they're winning their fights. So it's something I really want you guys to understand is that even though I'm trying to push you guys to get out there and fight everybody, winning is still the objective at the end of the day, right? You're better off just going for kills for a few weeks, just fucking kill, fight. Don't worry about wins. And then once you feel comfortable in the fighting situation, then you can start worrying about wins. Because this kid here, bro, one of two things. One, he's in a house, so he can heartbeat all he wants. If somebody with a close range weapon has a brainstem, they will shit down his throat once again. Do I need to describe it in depth how they're gonna do it? No, we already did that. Okay. But yeah, because his weapons, and two, you really think he's gonna win his 1v1s? I don't care what level he is, level 24, level 48, prestige 930. I don't give a fuck. There's no reason for anyone to be playing like this. This is a battle royale. People think this is a survival game. You're supposed to survive. This is not Daisy. This is not Arma. This is not whatever other survival games there are out there. You guys need to start learning how to strategize, learn about positioning, learning about high ground, low ground, kill boxes, learning about concealment and cover, the differences between the two, learning about different builds that match your skill level. And that's another thing I want to talk about too. And we're just going to go on tangents today and try to inform you guys of shit, because this fucking dude doesn't give a shit about nothing except for licking the bottom of this stove. But that's another thing too I want to highlight, dude. A lot of people will just copy their favorite YouTuber or their favorite streamers builds. Not everyone, a lot of you guys don't, but a lot of people do. And that's just bad juju in itself, because unless you're playing exactly how that streamer is playing, that build might not work for you. There will be meta. Oh, watch this gunfight. Aim assist. Oh, the dude just hits a wall and stands there. It was luck. It was luck. No movement, no tracking needed. He just pulled the trigger and fired. But yeah, guys, find a weapon set that works for you. If you're using X streamers loadout and you're not getting more kills, then maybe that loadout's not for you. Maybe you need to sit back and analyze your own play style and ask yourself, how do I want to play the game? You want to play like this, I wouldn't even use a sniper, because he shouldn't be. He should be using the M4, maybe with an SMG, since he is going to be inside of buildings. Sniping is not his forte, clearly, and it's not something he should be doing. If he wants an entire day of just sniping, I feel that, dude. I will tell you, I wasn't the greatest sniper when I came off my bicep injury. I had a hard time learning to track once again with mouse and key. But I literally took an entire month where all I did was rock a sniper, and I would go around sniping bitches. I missed a lot. I looked like ass. I was a complete bot, but I did it day in, day out, over and over and over again. Close range, long range, I played aggressive. I'd go for kills. And eventually we were able to drop 20 and even break my PR in Caldera with sniper gameplay. So there's an enemy right to his right too. He didn't even see. So with saying that, dude, y'all can use whatever gun you want, but if you want to be a sniper, you have to snipe, homie. Think about how much time we're wasting doing this stupid shit. Think about this from a training purpose. I always implore you guys to go in and play against bots, and a lot of people are like, Savage, I don't have enough time, man. I work, I got kids, I got a job. And I feel that. But if you took this, if you play like this, if you just said, fuck this, I'm not playing this map today, and you took these 23 minutes of this match and you went and shot bots, you would drastically improve in that 23 minutes, because we've literally shot at 2 people and we hit most of the time. Do you understand the difference in level of practice 23 minutes can give you shooting bots? Or even if you have Apex, load up Apex and use their firing range. Use any game's firing range. Just practice. You got to do something. This right here is not benefiting you at all. Not in the slightest. There is nothing. I don't care what you want to argue with me in the comments. Make sure you feel free, because I would love to go back and forth with you on this. There is nothing beneficial about this shit. He's not having fun. He's not even in a good position, because when he rotates out, bro, he's going to get clapped if anyone's over here. And we already know there's a guy behind him. So his rotation doesn't make any damn sense, because he's got a huge wide open field he's got to rotate to. He's on the very edge with a ravine literally separating us from the rest of the map. He's not even trying to scan around and look. He's just sitting. Granted, I'm almost convinced your boy is an AI. I'm 99% sure this guy is not a real player. There's no way. It's like he's holding the controller and he'll move and he just stops. And he does it again. It's like micro correct. It's just so weird. I love the jump out the window too. He's a Fortnite player for sure. Look at the jumping. Every 2 steps, just whee. I feel like I'm watching Mario right now. Whee, literally. Oh my God, weird. The guy that was behind us that we saw 20 minutes ago kills us. Oh. Now look, same situation for this dude. He's sitting, he's heart beating. Look at this guy. He's sitting on the edge, hiding, heart beating, and someone's gonna gatekeep him. Look at this. Fucking weird. So Mex, somebody, the one that killed us, I guarantee you we're not spectating him because he just died. We might not spectate anybody. There we go. Okay, look, here we have Sweat Gland, literally just, here's a gunfight, pushes across, boom, bada bing. People always said, how do they know where I'm at? You know how many times I kill people and they're always like, how did he know? Cheating. He had a UAV up. Fucking duh, right? Weird. So many people don't even understand what UAVs are. People will call it in because I tell them to, or because their favorite streamer does it. But they don't actually understand the concept of what it is. If you die and you're like, how did he know? Probably had a UAV up. 9 times out of 10. There are situations where, well, you know what it is, but most of the time, dude, they got UAVs up. Like I said, the gap, yeah, you saw that too. The gap in player base right now between the sweats and the not so sweaty is so huge because a lot of players have just left the game. I mean, I saw a stat the other day. It literally said that at peak hours, it was like 5 o'clock on a Friday. Oh no, it was update day. I'm sorry. 5 o'clock on an update day when they added Godzilla, there were only 250,000 people playing the game. Now, it might seem like a lot, but this is a game that had 50 million players at one point. So with saying that, we've lost a lot of players. So you're going to have lobbies where you're going to be better than a lot of people in it. So get out there and get confident, because I promise you, no matter how bad you think you are, there are players in that lobby even fucking worse. Like, look at Sweat Gland. Doesn't look like he's cracked out of his mind. He's definitely Joe Woe compared to the other guys you're spectating. But I'd say he's got a high 1 KD. Again, looking around, going inside buildings, trying to find enemies. This is another reason why I try to implore you guys to fight enemies, bro. Is because you can't rely on everyone else to kill the guys. You know, you got to get out there and help dumb those numbers down, help eliminate the server, because those guys that you're hiding from, those guys that you're refusing to shoot, that you see pass you and you just don't feel confident shooting them, that guy might kill you later on in the game. So your best bet is to take him out then and there. Oh, Sweat. Oh, Sweat Lord. You saw that slide? He had it stem through that, bro. He slid so fucking far. My man had to have stemmed that one. All right, here we have your boy Makanaki. UAV, 12 kills, rocking the AMAX. Oh my God, I missed this gun, bro. I'm in the MAC-10. Look at this. We have 9 enemies up. He's got a UAV up, identifying 1, 2, 3, 4 players, and I'm sure there's more over here. So we can go ahead, rotate over here and kill this guy. Now I would rotate in the front because he's probably going to leave. So I would actually rotate this way instead of behind, because if he runs across and we're still in the back, we're going to lose our opportunity to shoot him like we are right now. So as good of a player as he is, I don't think he's going to be able to kill this guy before he gets safe, which is unfortunate. You got to learn how to read the enemies. You got to learn how to read the situations. Just something so simple like that. And I know in his head, he's probably like, I don't want to cross in the front because of all these people, but as close as they were together, I would imagine they're shooting or they're focused on each other. Now we're in a position we have to push across out in the open. If this guy would have been dead, he's no threat to us at all. But if he's paying attention, he becomes a huge threat. And there he is, paying all the attention in the world. We're able to get the kill. Hopefully we can suppress him with this beautiful thing, but it's not looking good. No stems. We do have gas mask. We've got to find our best way out of this bitch. Great job suppressing him with that precision. It's literally the only reason we survived. But again, I do believe in the situation we got a little lucky. The enemy played it well, but again, if we would have taken him out earlier, if we would have rotated in the front and knocked him out as he was crossing, he never would have been a threat to us. Just simply trying to read what the enemies would do. And the easiest way to do that is ask yourself, what would I do? Even if you're not a goated player, even if you're not a sweat, put yourself in that player's position and counter it. Sometimes you're going to be wrong. You'll be wrong a lot, but most of the times you'll surprise yourself and you'll actually be able to lead the enemies. But like I said, dude, sometimes you'll get a player that literally just does what he's not supposed to do. It's like, why the fuck did you decide that? And he kills you. Now we do have the high ground for a second. We've got the sliver. Unfortunately, we're not the highest position, so we're still vulnerable. I don't like this. Sitting in the window like this right now is not really the best option. But guys, you made it this far through the video. Make sure you try Sneak Energy. This shit gives you the energy you need to go out there and slap these bots in the face, man. No crash. You don't have to drink 2, 3, 4, 5 of them to keep you going throughout the day, man. That's the best part about it. The flavor is good, the energy is good, but God, the no crash is the best. I'm telling you guys, if you're an energy drink addict like I am, you know damn well that crash is rough because then you're pounding back left and right. Make sure you use code SAVAGE at checkout. Link is in the description below. Well, shameless plug. Anyway, we've got 5 enemies remain. We've only got 13,000 left. So what would I do in this situation? Well, it's going to be a hard one for sure because these are all tents and these aren't the best cover. This is probably the best spot without a doubt. Rotating up here is going to be a bitch though because you're vulnerable from everyone. So we've kind of worked ourselves in a bad spot, I would say. Your best bet, I think, is grab the tent. I hate to even say it, but right now that's probably your best spot. Grab the tent and play this area. And hopefully you can kill everybody over at tents. But again, you will get shot through that shit. Okay, 1 enemy found, 3 enemies left. You know damn well there's going to be somebody in these tents too. You know 100%. There's one guy. You need to push that. You got him cracked. Why are we not pushing, my guy? You got him cracked. Give me crack. Let's go. Nope, fuck it. We're just gonna sit back. Now we can still probably kill him with this. Ooh, but it's so risky, bro. You had him dead to rights, homie. This is a bad play. Again, trying to predict what the enemy would do. The enemy probably one of 2 things: grab the tent or pre-rotate. We're gonna go with the pre-rotating option, and there he is right there reading us. And look, I don't think we're cracked enough to be plating right now. Again, dude, sometimes when your plate is damaged a little bit, you're better off thugging it out and just trying to win the fight. Like right now, the enemy is literally downed, and here we are just zigzagging, plating up, blah, 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 when we should be closing the gap and eliminating the guy who's been giving us a little bit of trouble. And I'm not telling you guys not to plate, but there are certain situations where plating, it can wait. Plating can wait. If I'm trying to push a team with my squad and I'm streaming, dude, I'll be missing a plate. And people are like, plate up. But I know that if I stop or slow down to plate up, it's going to slow my movement. And when we're pushing as a squad, they'll start fighting and I'll be lagging behind. And sometimes we want to go ahead and pinch the enemy at the same time. So there are situations where you guys don't need to plate up right away. This is going to be a bad fight, boy. Now, there's a rock in front of us that's safe right here. This is where he needs to go. This is the only spot that fucking matters. And I do believe there's a guy over here still. There might not be. He could have died, but that guy we were shooting didn't just vanish. We don't need any of this. I probably would have played a little... I don't know, man. You'll never see me play bushes ever, unless I'm eating, and even then I'll just lay out in the open and not give a shit. But right now the enemy's got a nice ridge as well, and this guy's kind of fucked. I don't think he's gonna be safe at all, dude. All of this is falling downward. That's where my attention would be here in a couple seconds. This gas is moving real slow, so once it gets to about here and you can analyze enemies pushing down, that's when I would peek. Fear set in. He definitely doesn't want to get clapped from 2 directions. I don't blame him. I really don't want to hate on him for this play. I don't like the fact we're not trying to get eyes on him. He's more scared to be seen by the enemy than he is to fight the enemy. Like right now, we should be peeking that top because we saw a guy rotating up top. We know he was up there, and still for some reason we're not looking. This is not a fight you want, because right now, dude, if this guy decides to push down to us, we're not even going to see him. He might not, but this is such a bad spot, bro. Look at it, homie. We got circle favor, which is cool, but again, bro, I'm so worried. I'm worried for him. I really am. You mounted, bro. Why the fuck? Homie, you got an accurate ass gun. You almost lost that because of the mount. There's the enemy on the ridge, my guy. Why didn't you look? Bruh. Dude, this is crazy to me. That's the most dull read you'll ever see in your entire life. And this is one of those moments he decided not to plate and go for the kill. I can respect it. But bro, the only reason, dude, no, he won the game, bro. But again, lack of paying attention. If the enemy would have had thermites, enemy would have had this, enemy would have had that. A lot of what ifs. But if the enemy would have played that a little bit better, he could have pushed us and killed us. But he didn't. And we were able to get lucky, and Sebastian won the game, which I don't think, was it Sebastian that won? I can't remember who was at the end, but no,